shake type of thing. I have no idea. Skills. This Colombian guy over here.
You really Colombian?
Yeah, family's Colombian. I was raised here in Florida, South Florida. Are we starting out, by the way? Or are we
Yeah, it's
rolling?
going.
Okay, good. So, I just want to know.
That works, right?
Yeah.
So, what are you guys' names?
Alex Alvarez.
Felix Alvarez, no relation.
No, that's right.
What was the film you just put out?
We just did a movie called Night Terrors where we just I don't know how to explain it. It's just a horror project that we've been working on for quite some time. It started off as a music video concept for another artist, and then he kind of just left the project, and we kind of just took it and became something else.
Well, you were gonna give up on that guy.
Yeah.
The artist wasn't exactly the most cooperative artist, basically, and we had set everything up, and of course took our jobs very seriously. This kid was like whatever, 16, 17, and he did not take it as seriously and got sort of intimidated by all of our organization. And
I mean, just for the concept alone, we were working on like makeup and also special effects concepts already there. You
it
know,
was sort of like a Little Red Riding Hood thing that we were gonna do. Actually, they were initially like with a wolf and the girl's gonna be in red. We still left the girl in red though.
Yeah, but
But anyways, yeah, he wasn't gonna do it, and then I was like, dude, we already did all this homework on it. You know, let's just make a short film out of it.
either way, yeah, he backed off, and then we just did a movie on our own. We kind of switched up everything. It was now a vampire story, sort of. Kind of like a male succubus kind of story.
Yeah.
It's hard to say because there was a lot of elements that we just like threw together to make the movie. Like there's a Nosferatu kind of theme. The creature himself is like a Nosferatu monster. At the same time, he walks during the day. There's this kind of gothic look to him, classic gothic look to him. And also, this is a silent picture, by the way. Like, majority of this is a silent picture with just the music driving the majority of it.
Who did the music?
Actually, Alex did the music.
Yeah, I did most of the music.
And I mean, it was like a very much like an experimental film for all of us. Like I just really wanted to push the idea out there, just so we could experiment with effects, music, all the resources that we had in our arsenal, and get good talent. You know, and that was like clutch.
We got blessed with the talent, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I just found like the people that I thought I had worked with before that were nice, professional, and good at what they do.
Shout outs to Izzy Martinez.
Izzy Martinez and Crystal Lynn Hendricks, who are both doing really well right now.
They're the main characters, by the way.
Yeah, he's the monster and she is the heroine.
And
Hold on, do you want me to ask questions?
They're doing fine.
oh, I'm just yeah, we're just kind of.
I was just wondering, because I'm like, what?
I have no questions to ask. They're answering all the questions for me.
Okay.
What do you mean? All right
No,
now.
if you guys want to.
No, you kidding me? All right now you're talking. I'm flashing their characters in between their faces and all that stuff. So you're doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long have you guys? How long were you guys working on this movie or video? This short.
Well, it's hard to say because like the movie, like I said, was originally from another artist's idea, like a concept that we built for another artist, and then.
But you should count that.
Yeah, I mean it was like a year. I want to say altogether because like it took us like.
And then another year for post-production.
No, it took no. It did take me a while to get into
But
post-production.
we have a lot of effects in there. I mean, it took a while to do it.
Yeah.
We bought a bunch of plugins.
Makeup effects as well, like took a lot of
I
time.
remember discouraging you a lot and being like, don't spend a bunch of money, don't spend a bunch of money.
It's my money, I don't care.
I
So
know.
did you actually learn
I was
as
trying
you
to be
were
a good
going?
producer.
Yeah, no, I
I was trying
know.
to save you money.
Did you learn how to do some of these things as you were going about it?
When I first started off, I mean, I had concepts of how I wanted to approach this. I drew like storyboard artwork, and basically had like a breakdown of what I needed to get, the elements I needed to get. I guess the best thing I could say for like an upcoming like VFX kind of artist, just think about it like Photoshop. And think about the layers and the elements that you need to require to put this thing together, whatever you're trying to pull off. And it's just, as soon as I got that concept down and I had some experience with animation, I knew what I had to execute. And we did a lot of experimental stuff, stuff that
That's right, we shot a bunch of
Yeah.
experiments and stuff like that.
beforehand. And also
Like
that's
the whole floating thing, remember? There's a ridiculous video of me floating.
Yeah, there's a ridiculous video of him floating around in the air, and
Can we get that?
yes, you can.
Okay.
And that was our first test, and it also was our way to show our actors that we were kind of serious
Yeah,
in which
that's
direction
right.
we were going to go
Did
to.
help pitch it
Um,
to most people.
Yeah.
Everybody, they were like, oh wow, that's a sweet effect. Wonder what else Felix can do. Let's do this.
And I mean, the hardest thing was also like the makeup stuff, because like I've never really dealt with like makeup effects in general, and that took a long time. Thanks to Nidra, what's her last name?
Nidra Ward,
Nidra Ward.
right?
Yes, she's gonna kill me when she sees this.
Yeah.
But
Well, she's not gonna kill me.
she'll murder me. But she helped us out. We got latex effects from different departments, like online departments where they had like visual makeup effects and latex, and then we just put together our monster. She helped us out, and
But we ended up getting 2 different masks and one had a hole in it.
yeah, actually, let me tell you this story. Nobody really knows about this story. There's a scene in the movie where the monster is lifting up, I guess it's the boyfriend, Dustin, Dustin's character, who basically is lifting it up in the air. We had like this issue with this latex mask. We had a huge hole,
Right here.
gaping hole right here in the face. And, it just didn't work out. You could see our actor's face completely ruined the shot.
Yeah.
And it was just one of those things that I just kind of said, oh, I'll just like fix that in post. And kind of joking wise, I was just gonna just fix that in post, and I did. I just kind of just got, like I said, I photoshopped the elements that I needed to do, cover up that face, and then just tracked the whole head area. I'm gonna go geeky on
Luckily,
this.
it was a pretty still shot.
Yeah. No, but I used like some tracking
Are
methods.
you pixel geeking?
Yeah, I'm pixel geeking right now.
Okay. How long have you two been working together, like on projects like this?
I actually knew him. One of our first projects together was
a horror film.
a horror film.
Yeah.
And it was I was a PA. It was my first gig. It was in Dothan, Alabama, I believe.
Dothan, Alabama.
And
A movie called Bloodlines.
yeah, Bloodlines.
But yeah, I was the sound guy. He was a PA, and we made fast friends. Like we hung out all the time.
Pretty much.
We'd always just it was really kind of a messy production, so we'd sit around and whatever.
I really didn't know anybody in production at that time. I just graduated school,
Yeah.
and it was just like one of my first jobs. So I kind of ran into him. We've known each other for a long time. I worked with him as a boom operator, and just got along.
It was my second feature, and your first.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I know you guys want to put this into film festivals. Any that you are planning
Oh, I've
to
already
put it in?
submitted? Or-
Yeah, already submitted.
We submitted to the Chicago Paranormal Film Festival, I believe it was called. I've submitted the film to Trauma Films.
Yeah.
And I also submitted the movie to Screamfest just recently. I don't know if I'll get accepted, but we'll see how things go. Really, I just want the movie out there as much as possible. I want to hit up some local scenes.
Well, we did hit up one local.
One local scene, actually, we won an award with the Indie Film Group and O Cinemas. knows.
Not moving to LA.
Yeah.
Not going to move to LA festival.
Yeah,
And yeah, we won the Audience Choice Award, which was
pretty fucking awesome.
it was great.
Can I say fuck on the?
Sure you can.
Okay, cool.
It was cool to see other people see the film because there was like a lot of, for the majority of the other films that were there, everybody was really quiet. But during ours, everybody was like, oh, like,
I don't know.
There was a lot of crowd reaction and people laughing.
I'll tell you-
like that. Like people were enjoying themselves. It was weird, right? It was really weird because everybody was just like
I didn't know what to expect.
quiet as ninjas for the other movies, and then during ours it was like, hey, it's a party.
By the way, I sank down in my seat. I never like going to these like events. I just like crouched down and just didn't want
I
to
didn't
be.
even notice
You were up in the back.
Oh,
You were
yeah.
hiding in the back. Cause smart you. I was in the front. But yeah, it was a great experience. Those events are great. You know, just you know, local filmmakers just trying to compete with each other and just putting their art out there. That, you know, there has to be more of that stuff out there, and we want to put more stuff out there locally.
We were also saying that we'd like to do a compilation with other short
Yes.
films,
Yeah.
and that way we can get a package deal, you know?
Do we want to talk about that?
No.
Let's not talk.
If you guys could do anything and weren't limited on budget, time, having, you know, just what would you guys really want to do?
I don't know, future.
If we were like unlimited resources,
Unlimited resources.
Features.
that might hinder us if we had unlimited resources. Like going like those $1 million productions that like Hollywood does.
I think, yeah, that's a little intimidating. I wouldn't want to have all that in my. I think we could do it with less.
Yeah.
Less is better, you know.
Give us 25,000 and let's see what.
I don't know, a couple hundred thousand, even that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, but with all, you know, Ralphie will be the guy that, you know, and you know, we just get everybody that we know. That'd be awesome. I've
We're
always
all-
wanted it. That's a dream of mine, honestly. I've always wanted to put together like a big production.
We're all about like the local scene, especially. So we know most of the people around here. So we want to have that continuous relationship with the local scene. Other than that, like I'd really just like I'm working on a feature right now. I'm writing on a feature, 2 features right now. Should we just tell them the title right now?
Yeah. If you're
I'm ready for
if
it.
you're good with that title and you want to change it to something else.
No, I'm not.
Just making sure.
We're working on this movie right now called Gone Wrong, and it's right now in pre-production. Kind of, we're working on.
Development stages, really.
Yeah, we're writing it.
It's development, really, not really.
Doing like monsters for this. I guess the basic story I can say a little bit about it. It's just.
Don't say too much about the story.
I'm just gonna say it. It's just monsters from another dimension.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's good.
But
Mysterious.
it's coming soon.
Monsters from another dimension. Coming soon.
So yeah, and we're also working on a documentary.
Yeah.
Alex is working on a documentary based on Cuba and the revolution.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's-
It's short.
You want to elaborate a little bit?
Well, it's a short documentary basically about the weeks after the revolution and waking up, sort of like, you know, not knowing whether you have a government and whether normal government things are going to be working like you know, if your house burns down, are the firemen going to come? If somebody gets robbed, are the police going to come? You know, it's sort of a strange moment of limbo when your country has recently had a coup or a revolution. So it's like a power vacuum, you know, sort of quiet after the storm. And I'm going to get and do a documentary about that.
Yeah.
And then create crowdfunding and do a feature-length film about the history of Cuba starting in 1933 up until, I don't know, Bay Pigs or up even up until now. But that's in the future. I haven't even really messed with it so far.
Well, that's pretty much what we've been working on right now.
Yeah, there's a few other things. but
Any
yeah.
other questions?
Yeah, we're gonna let these cool down though.
Yeah.